Herzog the other way underneath. Jackson too strong off the glass. Cartwright rips the rebound down and puts it home. So in Vanderhelm, Cavs with their second turnover of the quarter, and Simon Fraser hands it right back on their fourth turnover of the quarter. Sarman to Maltezo, microwave time, as Sean Kelly called it Thursday night. And Kiza Maltezo at Herzog, a 3-on-1. And are they going to call her offensively or get sang for the contact? Danielle kind of extended the arm there and wedged a little space away. They are going to count the basket and call the foul on Sang. First foul on Tia, and team foul 3 on Simon Fraser. She'll check out. Kendall Sands back in for the Clan, and Bruce Langford, to be honest, I think has a legitimate point about who initiated the contact on that one, but most of the time it's going to go to the offensive play so far. Vanderhelm, Aplaka helping Higbee on the baseline, and they turn it over again. Sarman against Drynan. Whistle, count the basket. The Cavs really aggressively attacking the basket today. The foul call goes against Taylor Drynan, her first, fourth team foul, and Sarman with a chance for a three-point play. Scoreless in the first quarter. She has 8 so far now in this quarter. Gets the free throw. Cavaliers will look to try to run here. Again, remember, Simon Fraser playing with just 8 players. Herzog trying to break, dribbles it away, but it's recovered by Hueth. And playing 2 games in 3 days, just on a 1 day's rest after the Thursday night win at Western Oregon. The Cavs will try to get a little up-tempo. Herzog gets away from Jones and the pull-up jumper over Jackson. Now, Jones fakes the 3, drives on Herzog, blocked from behind, and then Taylor deflects it outside to Danielle. Bounce pass ahead for Etherly. (79-69) Concordia with the victory over Simon Fraser, and Coach Sean Kelly joining us here courtside. And you've got this team clicking the way you want them to right now. The four-game streak is nice, but you've got to be pleased with the effort at both ends of the floor.
You know, really are. I think we finally see people taking ownership of their roles on the team, and that's when teams start clicking. It's enough for a coach to say, hey, we need this from you, we need that from you. But unless the player's going to look in the mirror and go, you know what, I need to do this for my team, this is my role, then you're not going to go anywhere. But when you have girls, I mean, like Keisha Sarman and Danielle Herzog and Kiza at the guard spots, just owning their roles. I mean, Danielle goes into every game knowing what this team needs from her, and so does Keish, and so does Keys off the bench. And then the same thing with Bailey Cartwright. You know, those 4 really are the ones that we have just been imploring that these are your roles, you know, and the nice thing about that is they take ownership of it, so then the team sees that, and then you have other people start stepping up, understanding those roles, and then flourishing. Like, you know, it's funny, if you look at the stat sheet, you know, Arade does not stand out, but Arade does a lot of little things that we need. Her and Aaron are doing it, and Abby, you know, and it's really nice. And today, you saw it from Tamika. Tamika came in, she had a job to do, and she did it, you know, and that's really nice. But yeah, we're getting there, and I'm really proud of them.
When you talk about players finding roles, is it more a case of getting the message from the coaches, or players finally discovering what they're supposed to do, where they're supposed to be?
You know, you recruit people for a reason, and the reason you recruit them is because of the ability that they have. And when they get here, you just tell them, this is the reason I recruited you. I want you to do it here, and understand that you can do it here. And it's a coach's job to show them how they can do it at this level, from high school or from junior college. And so really, we can put an offense out there. I can say, hey, this is a great shot for you. But until they want to go, you know what, this is a great shot for me, and I can make it, then it doesn't matter. And that's what they're doing. They're understanding where their shots are coming from, and then they're having the confidence and the aggressiveness to take it.
Yeah, you said confidence. The word I was just thinking of was poise. I think this team is playing with a lot more poise now than it did early in the season, and today really just kind of seemed unrattled by whatever happened.
Yes, and you know, and it starts with your backcourt. Your backcourt is always, they say in Division I, in the men's game, you talk about the Final Four, and they always say you have to have great guards to get someplace. And you're just seeing it from Keisha. I think she's probably the best defensive player in the conference. And then you have Danielle, who had 34 points today, who arguably could be the best offensive player in the conference. And that backcourt, them taking ownership, having the confidence to do it, having the confidence in us that we have in them, and then it just goes from there.
When you get a career high from Danielle, a double-double from Bailey, and Keisha is 1 rebound and 2 assists away from a triple-double, all in the same game, that's a pretty good situation.
It is. We're starting to attack more. We're starting to be more aggressive. We're starting to understand how we need to play to win, and that's, sky's the limit from there.
Next week, you take everybody's favorite road trip.
Yes.
Fairbanks and Anchorage. And Alaska Anchorage ranked number 6 right now in the national poll. So certainly a challenge being on the road against those 2 teams.
Yeah, we look forward to it. I love it being up in Alaska, and those teams are tough up there. They play really hard. We're going to bring our A game to be in the game, and you got to bring your A+ game to win up there. Brett has them really working hard at Fairbanks. I commend him. He's doing a great job. And then Ryan, obviously, what they've done the last couple of years speaks for itself. So we're going to accept this challenge. We're going to have great days of practice, and then see what we can do up there.
And we get you on the road over at your travel partner at Western Oregon. So we will see you in 2 weeks for another doubleheader 2 weeks from now. But overall, like I said, you've got to be pleased with the way you're flowing right now.
I am, and I can't wait to go give a big hug to Danielle. That was just an amazing game.
Well, I'll let you go do that.